Welcome back, everyone. We're joined by TSM's Wild Turtle and Xpecial. 24 minutes in, you guys won the game. Why so convincingly?
We just got a lot of turrets and or objectives, I guess.
So I have to say, you got a lot of objectives from that first dragon. What was going on with the team communication during that time?
You want to? Sure. So many things kind of went wrong for CLG. They got the first blood, which is, I mean, the first kill was huge.
Yeah.
Ottoman died. We actually lost 3 buffs. That was huge. We actually screwed up really hard there. But what happened was during the dragon, Nian's TP got stopped 2 times, and he lost pretty much a dragon's worth of EXP, even more, and gold in that top lane. He lost like 3-4 waves. That's huge, and they lost 2 kills at the dragon. And I think that was kind of where we felt like, wow, we lost the early game, but we just came back really, really hard, and we were ahead. Just even though they got dragon, we got 2 kills, so much farm, and for us, that was kind of the turning point.
How are you guys able to make those plays to get yourselves those kills and get ahead there?
Honestly, that game, I didn't really feel like we did much. It was more than CLG. I mean, it was really weird that Nian decided blue pill there, and then blue pill, 2 steps back where there's a reward, and then being stopped from blue pilling for almost 20 seconds. And for that, losing 20 seconds of farm when the wave was at the turret, at top lane, that's huge. You can't make those mistakes if you want to stay in the game like that. And if they had not done that and they didn't do dragon, they probably would have been way further ahead.
Well, how are you guys feeling as a team, looking at your own team with Reggie still back here for Super Week? I know you didn't expect him to have to play through Super Week as well, but you're looking very strong with him on the roster. Not free SM, as Nian said yesterday.
I mean, honestly, we were actually really worried for the Super Week. Our first day of scrims, we played, like about 10 scrims a day, and we went 1-9. We were playing against, good teams and some decent teams, and we were losing against everybody. And we were really sad. I was like, damn, we're going to do really bad. But then what slowly happened was that we learned how to play with Reggie again, and that was one of the key things. And in this game, Reggie actually played extremely well. I think I don't know exactly
he
how
was playing aggressive.
But
he was
he was playing aggressive. Not just that, but he was winning in CS against Link, who is a veteran. Reggie's a veteran, but he's a bit washed up, people say. But he did really well, and people often remember him for all the bad plays. But this game is going to be one of those good plays that he has made since coming back.
Okay, so let's actually get into some of the replays from this game. So the first up is a mid lane siege. You guys get 2 turrets off this one. If you can get that replay on your screen, if you guys want to walk us through why this went so well for you guys.
Okay, so we're just sieging. They're pretty low. Gragas has a lot of puck at this point, and huge. This is huge. 4-man Gragas ult, and they're all really chunked. Nian is out of position. He's forced to use his ult here. He's really low. He actually decided to try to go on us, and we decided to turn on him, and we just went all in. I actually should have manned up and probably just sent 2 or 3 more of them, but it was really just, we were ahead, and we're going to the next turret. Didn't really need to push anything more. I think it was, honestly, I was feeling a bit nervous from just having me not done so well, and I didn't want to play too aggressive. And, I mean, we just got a lot out of that. We probably could have gotten a little bit more, but it was one of those things where, I probably should have gone in from hindsight, but during the game, it's just like, play safe.
All right, so Turtle, we haven't heard much from you yet. Do you get really hyped up for these CLG games with the rivalry between them? I know Reggie said he used to a lot. What about you going up against Double Lift? He's a very hyped up AD carry. How do you feel going into these?
Well, I just go in the game and I really want to beat these guys. They always talk shit. They always want to kick my ass. I'm just gonna go in and try to beat them. So yeah.
So it seems like you did a whole lot better here. You didn't even get the chance to fight him in the 2v2. I know we don't see a lot of lane swaps anymore in the last couple of patches, but the CLG opted for a 2v1. How'd you kind of play around that? It seemed to work out for you guys.
When they did the 2v1, I'm like, okay, we can just get bottom turret a lot faster. We kind of went even because they got top turret too. I was thinking of just getting bot turret and then rotating top and defending that turret, but top turret was going to go down anyways. And since they sent Jarvan to defend bottom, we were just like, okay, we can't get the second turret, so we're just going to back.
Okay, well, let's pull up another replay for you guys here. This one is at the Dragon, and you play this really well, Turtle. You're able to get one last auto attack for an extra kill.
Yeah.
But let's look at the beginning of this fight around Dragon. Walk us through here.
All right, so they're trying to finish Dragon, and I think we said let's go in for the smite, and then they eventually got it, but then we're like, okay, we can probably turn on them here because they're all retreating here. And then I'm just auto-attacking. Autoing gets the Q, and then I just get the last auto, so that's pretty lucky. And then we see a free kill on the right side because Xpecial had Tibbers up. I didn't even know we were going to get that one, but I guess 2 kills is probably better than Dragon, I think. So Yeah.
Yeah, so in the recent changes, like, a couple patches ago, Dragon isn't worth as much gold that early. And we knew that 2 kills is worth more, especially since, other lanes are farming and you're getting far elsewhere and you get, like, XP too. So we don't really feel that Dragon is necessarily worth contesting if we're going to lose a lot from it.
Yeah, and of course you contested after the fact and got a bunch of kills. So, Reggie into the lineup, you guys are playing much better in the matches than in scrims. 2-0 so far in the week, 2 more matches coming up. How are you going to spend your time until your next match when you face EG?
We only have a few hours until our EG match, and so we're going to go back, play a little bit solo queue, and just do some final preparation, finish up picks and bans, and just make sure we're ready for the EG game. We're not too worried. I mean, CLG was supposedly our hardest match this weekend, and I think we just played really well. I think we're doing really well as a team right now, and I'm not too worried. But EG, they're always, always a dark horse, and they can always pull something new, new Soraka or got stuff. They always do those silly stuff.
Sure.
And just have to be a little bit aware of that, and we should be okay.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time. Congratulations on your win. Their matches, EG and XGG tomorrow. Guys, we got to move on from more games, though. To take us into our next one, let's throw it over to